So Brooklyn Queen was called out yesterday for allegedly leaking Chris and Debo's address. Now this turned into a full day of drama. So let's get right into it. So this whole situation started yesterday with Manny posting this right here on the Influencer City IG page, basically stating Troy told us who leaked our address. Now, of course, once word got back to Brooklyn, she jumped on IG and she addressed the situation directly. She said it was all a lie and that she did not give Troy their address. Now, this whole thing turned into a lot. She then went on to say that they were weak, they were lame, and the fact that they're even associating themselves with someone that rode up to their house with a GUN is crazy. Also, keep in mind, they are not talking about the current pull-up that Troy did the other day. Yeah, that was all staged, but apparently there was a pull-up that happened a few months ago. And of course, like clockwork, Troy followed behind Brooklyn's IG live trolling.
What did I do? Damn! Everybody hates Troy! Man, I'm mad as a bitch! We was just cool for about 2.3 seconds. And
now, after all of that, Brooklyn Queen unfollowed Chris and Debo, but Chris and Debo are still following her. Now, the interesting part is she is still following Eli, and that's because Eli has nothing to do with this. And now, shout out to the Rated R Gossip IG page because they were able to get their hands on some screenshots of a conversation between Manny and a supporter, basically, you know, talking about how Brooklyn exposed their address and betrayed them. Now, y'all can pause and read through all of that. And now, if that wasn't enough, Troy then dropped his video with him and Debo. This is the same video that Manny was trying to promote earlier in the day, which caused all of this. Anyway, a lot of people are focusing on the fact that, you know, Troy basically says, yes, Brooklyn did leak the address. Okay, that's cool. But what I find more interesting is when Debo finds out from Troy and his mom that one of the biggest instigators between this whole fight that was going on, this whole back and forth, was Brooklyn's mom. Yeah, y'all check this out.
I was trying to hide it from her. Mom kept bringing it in there like, look what they did. Look what Debo and them did now.
She did do that.
And look,
she did do that.
Did this
basically showing y'all.
Yes. And I'm like, I said, well, I'm not really trying to like respond to that, Kim. You know, it's not. I said, we're just trying to do videos or whatever. Let's just keep moving forward. Oh, look at, oh, Debo's really in his feelings now. Look at this. Look at this. And I'm like, oh my. And so it made him, I saw in his face, the more she continued to say that. And I was like, well, Kim, you know, we're adults. Let's just ignore that.
Two devils. I got this one showing me stuff, and then I got this one telling me I need to do something about it.
True. And I'm saying, no, you know, it's just not. It's just content. Let's just
see, people will manipulate you. Did I say that word right?
And I think that's what got Troy so upset to where when Brooklyn and y'all clicked up at the end and you guys were wearing those matching blue suits and stuff and y'all was kicking it and you did that video and she was talking about saying, oh, he was just a little kid.
Now, Troy goes on to talk about his relationship with Brooklyn because Debo wanted to know. He wanted to know the truth. He wanted to know exactly what was going on between Troy and Brooklyn. And when Troy and his mother really broke down the situation, this was really cringy to watch. I'm not even going to hold y'all. It was a lot. Then you had, you know, Eli and Chris on the side looking like, what the hell? All that was going on? Like, for real? It was a lot. Y'all go over to his channel and check it out if y'all want to see the rest of it. Now, supporters are split when it comes to this conversation that Debo had with Troy. A lot of people feel like, well, you know what? This conversation was going to happen either way, so it is what it is. And then other people feel like, well, damn, it's a whole lot to have a bunch of guys talking on one female. So what do y'all think about this? Do y'all think the boys are doing too much by sitting around talking about Brooklyn, or do you think this is a conversation that was going to happen either way? Let me know in the comment section down below. After the video dropped, Brooklyn then jumped on her IG page and she responded back with all of this.
Oh, why y'all choose me out of all people to lie on? Why y'all choose me? Y'all got all these other people y'all could pick, and it's me. Oh, you guys make me sick. Can you tell the truth? Hurt my feelings a little bit. Like, tell the truth for some shit I say. Y'all so weird. Ugh.
Now, supporters are questioning, okay, so what exactly are you talking about? Like, what is a lie? Now, she's saying that she didn't drop the address. Okay, fine. But there is so much more that was discussed in this video. Are you saying other things are lies? And if so, what are these lies? And now once Manny heard Brooklyn's response, he decided to be petty for the rest of the day. And he was just reposting anyone that was supporting them and basically, you know, going after Brooklyn. This was a whole lot. But this right here, this message that he posted right here really took it from me. This is where basically a supporter is saying, hey, y'all should squash the beef with Yanni and y'all should have a sit-down conversation. And yeah, he reposted that. Like, really, Manny? Okay. Now, shout out to the Messy Match IG page, because if y'all thought it was over, yeah, it's not. So they got their hands on some audio. Apparently, Brooklyn called Troy and, called him out on what was going on. And he admitted to lying about all of this. Yeah, y'all check this out.
Why is you on social media talking about I leaked their address? No, I didn't leak their address.
Where did you see this?
On the T page, like, he asked you this question and you said yeah. Like, what are you talking about?
I ain't gonna lie, they told me to say it to make a job.
What'd you say?
We was really on some trolling though.
That don't matter. That's weird. Don't sit up and lie talking about I leaked somebody's address. I don't all y'all could come up with. Why say I leaked somebody's address? No, well, you ain't get their drop from me.
Now, if y'all notice, this entire situation has really been between Brooklyn, Troy, and Manny. Like, yeah, Manny, because Chris and Debo has said absolutely nothing. They have been on mute when it comes to this. All right, guys, so I want your thoughts and opinions on this entire situation, because this right here was exhausting. This right here was a whole lot, and I'm sure y'all have some things to say. So let me know in the comment section below. Now, this is what I will say. I find it very interesting that Brooklyn is calling out Chris and Debo for being weak and lame, for befriending someone that basically rolled up to their house. Now, that's all good, but she's also the same person that befriended someone, and not only befriended, but made this person her best friend, that went behind her back and slept with her boyfriend. Like, girl, what? Make that make sense. That same finger that she's pointing at them, she then has to turn around and point it at herself. They have all made questionable decisions when it comes to who they've been associating themselves with. We have to be real about that.
Well, that's all I got for this video, so please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time with some more scoop.